Hey, Fauna. Sato, welcome in. Hey, sis. How's everybody doing today?
Trans rights.
That's a good question, Fauna. It's not supposed to be doing pre-rolls, so I don't know why there's a second set of ads. That's kind of terrible.
We interrupt this breaking news coverage for an emergency weather alert.
Oh my god. I'm gonna wait until... Alright, hold on. I'm gonna wait until after the ads for praise and forecast, okay? You're finally released from the ads. I'm glad, Fauna. Huggies from Miss Saris. Aw, hugs for you too, Fauna. Many hugs. Hold on, I'm sitting kind of weird. Let me fix myself here, and then we'll get started proper. Alrighty, hello everyone. How are y'all doing today? Today's going to be a very chill stream, okay? We're going to be taking it nice and relaxful after a long day of work, okay? There are many cuties here. There's a Lily, there's a Velvet, there's a Fauna, and a Sato. All right? You cried at work and hid in a cupboard? Fauna, are you okay? Do I have to come over there and just gash someone? All right? Do I have to go draw blood? I will draw blood for Fauna. I seem to have lost my pupils. Well, I guess I don't see it all. Are you guys still there? Hello? Hi? You gotta speak up. I don't know how I've done this. You can see like the very faint traces of my eyes in the background. But yeah. Hold on. Oh, you are still here. Oh! Oh, that scared my eyes right back. Hi, Penguin. It's been a while. How you doing? A Saris Toph cosplay? Yes. All right, first off, let's start with our praise. Velvet. Velvet, you are a cutie, okay? And I wanted to let you know that you are wonderful. All right? I know things can be hard, but I'm very much looking forward to my time with you on Thursday and Friday. All right? And I'm very proud of you for sticking with your story, even if it requires a lot of work. All right? You're a wonderful girl and a wonderful sister, and I will never, ever let you forget that. And Fauna, praise for Fauna. Fauna, Fauna, I'm going to come over there and beat up people at your work. Okay? Whoever made our Fauna cry is going to get the serious end of my sword. All right? My sword doesn't seem to be spawning right now. But you get the idea. All right? You're here, Fauna, and I want to help and cuddle you and just take care of you because you deserve it. Okay? You're such a good girl. All right. And then we had a request for a forecast. Wow, it's been a while since we've done a forecast. All right, let's get this going. Uh, bu- bu- Nope. Over here, please. There we go. Okay. Turn the game capture off and then my TV capture on. Okay. And I'm going to turn the Fire Emblem music down very slightly, mostly on my end. All right, hopefully you guys can still hear it in the background. Okay, so for NYC for Friday, NYC on Friday, let's see. We're going to need forecast models. We're going to need, let's see, NWS NYC. Gosh, this is just like, my goodness. All right. Da, 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 da. We have all the models there. Let's see, WPC surface analysis. Can I see the high res one? Give me the high res one. Okay. That'll give us our current observations. Oh, you know what else would be really good? Oh, weird. I didn't even know that you guys were having issues. I'm so sorry. NYSM, NYC Micronet. Okay. All right. Let's take a look at things here before we really dig in. Good, wonderful. Twitch is having a stroke. At least it's not me for once. You were the only person in the building? Well, guess what, Fauna? That means I'm beating you up. If you made you cry, I'm beating you up and then snuggling you afterwards. No, we'll skip straight to the snuggles.
Trans rights.
Trans rights. Hey, Kay. How you doing? I'm not gonna beat you up. All right? I'm not gonna beat you up. Uh I'm going to beat you with snuggles. All right? I'm going to restrain you. Wait, no. No, no way that I say this is going to come out correct. Okay, thank you. Oh, by the way, real quick before we get into the forecast, you guys may have noticed that there's no little guys on the bottom of the screen. That is because today I'm going to be working on my uh, stream avatars little package. So I'm actually going to test it out and see if I can get some of them working. So there will be no little guys for today, just because we're going to be trying some stuff out. Hope the day treats us well. I hope the day is treating you very well too, Kay. All right? I hope you're having a great day. And honestly, it's been really nice. Now that we're here and we're all chilling out and just having some fun together. Oh my God, more praise. Lily, Lily, you are a wonderful little sister. I really like the art you sent me, even if it does stir up certain feelings. Okay? In me, all right? Certain fear and, stimulation. Uh but you are a wonderful little sister and it is always fun to have you here. All right? I love having you as a little gremlin in my chat and in my life. All right? You're surviving. No, just surviving here. All right. Only hugs and good times. Only the good vibes for today. Here, Saris will fight back all of the bad feelings, and we'll make you feel better, Kay. All right. I hope you can relax and just chill here for a little bit. Let your day kind of having thoughts and emotions that suck, but it's okay. Oh, the bad thoughts, the psychic damage. Lily, no, it's okay. That's okay. Take a breath, breathe, and focus on something. All right? Doesn't matter what it is, just choose something to focus on. Look at it, feel the texture, focus on your sense, your smell. All right? And just breathe steadily. All right? It's always it's always important to slow it down when you think things are getting a little too fast. Alrighty. Well, let's see here. Currently across the New York City metro, we have temperatures right around the mid 80s, except for those coastal regions where we have temperatures right around 80 degrees, a couple upper 70s. We can see here from our New York City micronet, that's pretty much the case across everywhere. If we look at our precipitation over the last 24 hours, we do see that we've been getting some spotty drizzle and showers for today and overnight. A couple spots, mainly in Manhattan, have gotten up to about just underneath 0.4 of an inch, whereas most other locations have seen just kind of a smattering of rain, less than a tenth of an inch. Hopefully it stays that way. If we look out, zoom out of New York City and look at the larger picture over the northeast, we can see that we're dealing with a low pressure steadily moving off of the coast. However, the cold front is dragging behind, and that's going to keep things rather stagnant and rather in place for the next couple of days. If we look towards up to the northeast in Canada, we've got a very small high that's kind of lingering between these two pressure systems, and that is going to keep things moving very slowly. We have a very stagnant low pressure off over Canada that is very occluded. You can see, oh my goodness, this is an incredibly long occluded front. It is almost entirely wrapped around itself. This means that this cyclone is going to be stagnant, slow moving, and honestly just a big mess roadblock for the atmosphere in the next couple of days coming. But it does hopefully mean that we're not going to be seeing some precipitation and some uh, cooler air until probably closer to the weekend if it manages to arrive here. Now, that does mean that things are probably going to be expected to remain rather seasonable with temperatures in the mid to upper 80s, with some maybe muggy temperatures, really locking in any moisture that is available still left over the Northeast. And we'll take a look at that right here and see if that's the case. Let's see, this is for Wednesday and Thursday. So we see that dew points are rather consistent, confirming that we're going to be locked into the humidity that we have for the day. Humidity is really only going to go up and down as temperatures go up and down for the day. But like I said, pretty seasonable temperatures that we're seeing right here, about 85, 83 for a lot of locations. Winds are a little bit of a mess all throughout the day, pretty light since we're in between two systems, nothing really moving through to give us a good strong wind. Um, and honestly, just some pretty scattered cloud cover. Mostly clear skies, but it does look like we have the chance for some rain starting on Thursday. Now, if we start to get into some of the forecast models here, let's see. Got this. This is that low pressure system that we saw stagnant off to Canada before with that really long cold front draping all the way down into the US. You can see over the next couple of days, this is by tomorrow morning, this is by Thursday or tomorrow evening. 0Z in this case is 8 p.m. here on the East Coast. We can see that it kind of falls apart as it comes over the East Coast, but those showers start to move in as it still has this southwesterly flow come in off of the area. So that's because we have a lot of return flow coming off of the East Coast and all the way up from the Gulf of Mexico, while at the same time we've got this high pressure kind of pushing down from the northeast. What that's going to cause is really this series of showers to form just off the coast. It's really going to be up to the position and where a lot of these showers set up as to whether or not we're going to have a lot of precipitation on Thursday. Now, as we go into Friday, we can see that the high pressure moves in and it kind of forces a lot of that stuff off. As this high gets reinforced, it's actually going to push a lot of precipitation back off into the ocean. So it looks like we're going to have some cold air come in and really kind of push a lot of that tropical air just to our south, really in the mid-Atlantic states. We look at a slightly different model here, try and get some range of possibilities for what we could be expecting. We do see that some forecast models have a little bit more robust rain for Thursday afternoon, just off the shore of New York City. So we can see that influence of the marine layer, though, that really warm, moist air just off the coast of New York City, driving a lot more rain activity just offshore. But we could still be expecting a decent amount of rain for Thursday afternoon. But you asked for Friday. And we're still seeing that pattern of that high pressure really starting to move in and drive a lot of this off. And it's not until the weekend where we start to see those showers come back in right around 8 a.m. That's 12Z, 12 Zulu time is 8 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And we could see some return there. But let's real quick, before I give you the conclusion for Friday, look at some of our upper dynamics because I love to look at the jet stream when we do this. So like I said, that low pressure system up there is causing a huge mess, kind of a traffic jam in terms of the jet stream that steers a lot of our weather here over the US. We can see it's got a trough here, which is a little dip. This is moving very slowly. It kind of sweeps across the country just to the north of the northeast United States. And it leaves almost like this bend where you can see like the lines kind of pull apart or bulge a little bit, and that's where we're going to have that high pressure setup. It's trying to create a small ridge right in between these two jet streaks. But we have this high pressure just generally across the entire region, so that's really what's causing a lot of this precipitation to form where a lot of these winds meet right together as the northerly winds come down around this high pressure, while at the same time coming up from the south in this high pressure. Thank you, Fire Emblem. Why is this one song louder than the others? So, all in all, we look at the National Weather Service here and go forward for the day that you asked, Sato. Right now, it's looking like, honestly, we're going to be seeing some pretty dry conditions. Could be maybe a very slight daytime shower somewhere in the early morning and early through the through the mid morning to early afternoon. Looking at northeast winds, kind of generally nice and light. Maybe southeast. But overall temperatures right in those low to mid 80s. Honestly, looking like a pretty pleasant day. Maybe some, scattered cloud cover. Not the sunniest of all days, but we do see a nice drop in those humidities, but still pretty consistent. Just watch out for some muggy, warm temperatures. But honestly, pretty good day, all in all. And that is your forecast for New York City on Friday. Hey, Toko. Aw, Fauna's getting all snuggly. You're going to a con at the Javits Center? Nice. I'm going to move over here. Honestly, I have no idea what's going on at the Javits Center. I'm kind of okay with that. All right, let's see here. Which ones do and don't I have done? I have Erica and Ephraim done. Okay. Amelia and Gilliam. You know what? I should probably put the finished ones. Hold on. Let me make a couple of new folders here. Gonna go through here and put all these together. Anime. Anime NYC. Nice. Cormag. I would like to view these as large icons, please. Okay, why? Why does this one look like it has a black background? And the other ones do not. I am very confused. Hold on. Let me open this with GIMP. GIMP will show me whether it's black. It's not! Windows Preview! Why? Why would you make me think it's black? Grr. Grr. Let's see here. Okay. There we go. Just gonna peruse and shop. I mean, that's a large portion of the con experience just in general, so no shame in that. Okay, there we go. Oh, Toko, thank you for the streak. I'm so glad to have you here. I can't tell my lurkers today because I can't see people. Okay. All right, so we're going back to this. That's a lot of sprites. So they're for stream avatars. I'm trying to build my own little tiles here. So let's see. Can I? Ah! Thank you for the head pats, Reno. See? I'm trying to work on making my own little guys. I do forget how to create new ones, though. Because that's like Ephraim Great. This is like the regular one. So I'm pulling the sprites out of this sheet that somebody already thankfully made out of all of the like map sprites in Fire Emblem Sacred Stones, but they need to be extracted and reordered like this in order to be put into stream avatars. So right now I'm kind of just reminding myself where I was in this process. Because I have Amelia. I don't have Gilliam. Wait, why don't I have Gilliam? I was gonna say, I do have his things, so... Oh, I can't mass open things. That's gonna bug me. Okay. Let's see if I can remember how to do this. So these three are all the same because they are the idle, sit, and stand, and I don't have sitting and standing animations. Feel like that was getting just a tad too loud for some reason. It's probably not loud for you guys, but I'm having trouble balancing it in my ear. Versus walk, jump is the vertical one, and then fight is the 3 sequence. Oh my gosh, thank you guys so much, by the way. So I have a little bit of a confession to make here. I forgot that I had the throne before you guys did that, so I didn't update my address until technically after some of the things were like finalized, but before they shipped. So I'm hoping that we don't have any issues. Yeah, yeah. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see. And hopefully everything gets here okay. What I will say is that your generosity is still insanely appreciated. Um, and I'm working on getting in contact with the landlord of my previous place. So hopefully if they do get sent to my previous apartment, I can get them sent here. If not, all right. But thank you guys so much. All right, so let's do Gilliam here. We need the front-facing Gilliam ones. Okay, so we're gonna copy this. And then we're gonna take him. And I think we're gonna put him there. No, okay, we're gonna put him right on the line. There we go. Take this, copy. Yeah, that's gonna need to be, I think that's him taking a step forward. Welcome to like the hardest part about this is trying to get all of the animations to line up with each other. So like for this, we're gonna have to take him. The fuck did it go? Oh, motherfucker. All right. Okay, there we go. That should be good now. So that means we can take these. Gonna copy them. Paste them right under there. Okay. So those three are always the easiest to do. Oh, but wait. No, he does. Okay. Oh, fucking hell. He does indeed take a step back and therefore up. Yeah, that's the animation. Fuck. Okay. All right. Well, I got that done. Discard. 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 All right. So let's go with the fight one. Next. Let's see. We need fight down and to the right. Okay. Let's do fight. Oh boy, is this gonna fit in the thing? Probably not. Oh my god, just barely? Alright. Yeah, still able to line them up right there. Okay. Alright, that looks like it's all good. Discard, discard, discard. Alright, so we need a down into the right, down into the right. I don't know why some of these are so soft and other ones are like so loud. Because I I want you guys to be able to appreciate the Fire Emblem background music that I'm listening to, as opposed to just listening to like my silly, stupid like voice. All right, C's 4. Yeah, but like then I feel the pressure to like say things, you know? And I feel silly when I say words. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum, ba-da-bum-bum-bum. It almost makes me wish that I was. I'm free to use my human words. Well, what if I don't wanna? Trying to learn some of the hotkeys to keep this going at a relatively stable pace. Aww. Thank you, Reno. Shift F, flip, R, select, and then right back to it. Okay. This looks good. So what we do is we're gonna save and then export it as finish grid. This is Gillian SA grid. No compression because this is a very small image. It's Snap! Hello, Ro! How are you? Alright, now here's the trick. Do I remember how to create a new one? How do I do that? How do I do that? Okay. Okay, that's like how to import and export. If I'm trying to create avatars with sprite sheets, visit here. Yes, that does be how it feels. Yeah. Idle, run, sit, stand, jump, sleep. I don't have a sleep. Locate the avatar folder. That's a good question. Where is the folder for stream avatars? It's not in my explicit folder, I'll tell you that. Steam. Because because I have it installed through Steam. Oh my goodness. I forget user data? No. Alright, hold on. Maybe I can find this through Steam. Browse local files. Aha! That's right. I'm sorry. It's Steam Library, Steam Apps. Ooh, my bad. Streaming assets. This does not seem to be resources. Nope. Pre-made. Nope. Although now I'm really curious as to what Fat Sack is. Yeah, because this is like where Stream Avatars is. So... Alright, hold on. Maybe I should watch the video. This video's for me. Oh, so I do it from here? Oh. 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 Oh, but it's such a juicy Fat Stack bait. Wait, I put Donald in here? Oh, wait, I didn't put Donald in here. Donald was already in here. Alright, so I think... I can close these. I'm going to go to FE Sprites, finished. What I'm just going to do is take... Let me decide for each file, keep ones that are already in avatars. Save and reload. Alright, let's see. We have Ephraim. Where's our new one? Gilliam! Alright, this is where this requires work. I put him on the SA grid 33, so he should have the same one stats as Ephraim regular, which is, yes, 33 by 33 scale 1. So we need to go over here. 33 by 33 scale 1. Whoa, whoa. Continue. Okay. And now, I'm gonna go back here. What did I set these to? 4 and 6? 6 for moving and fighting, 4 for idle. Okay. 4, nope, not 5. 6. 4, 4, 6, 6. Yeah, okay, that works. Alright, that looks a little silly with Gilliam, but... He's a bouncy boy! Okay, that's probably his best animation. You kinda did. I see it come up, and my brain is like... My brain gets confused. Gotta see the Saris rear? Oh, okay, I see. That's the reason that we make me flip? Four, six, 6. Oh yeah, look at that beautiful stabbing animation. Let's go. Stab, stab, stab. There we go. She runs for the stab too. Look at her tippy toes. Look at her go. Just look at the difference between some of these animation qualities. Obviously, the ones that I'm pulling, so much better. Saris, you can hit the 3 key. You know that, right? 4, 6, 4, 4, 6, 6. Yes, I do have Digimon ones as well. We're actually going to turn that one down. Let's see what that... No, that one's better done at a 4. Yeah, he's jumping for joy. Coleman, his little Santa sack here. God, I love Fire Emblem Sacred Stone so much. Six, 4, 4, 6, 6. Yeah, beautiful little slash there. There we go. Okay, all right. I can see these coming together. Fuck, Cormag. I don't know what grid size I used for you. You look like you're on the 38 grid, but I had to move you to the 42 for your upgraded one, so let's try that. 30, not 83, Saris, 38. You're kidding me. What did I do wrong? Let's see. Nothing on the top, nothing on the left, bottom, and right bounds. Nothing on the top. Nothing on the left. Right bounds. bottom bounds. Okay. $222 by $148. Why doesn't that fit? It's 37? I just named it wrong? Motherfucker. I hate me sometimes. Gosh, this is like trying to set up Wharf all over again. Four, six, 4, 4, 6, 6. I think that should be a little lower. I think he's opening his mouth a little too fast. That's better. Ah! 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 I feel like something is slightly out of place in that animation. I cannot decide which frame it is, though. Hold on, we gotta check the other ones first. Yeah, that's fine. I've never really understood this one from the Game Boy, so... Again, there's like this weird hiccup. Should I fix it? It's this. Oh, I didn't know I could actually pause it. It's the second frame. It's like a pixel too high. It's probably the same thing with this one. Preview. Except this one's a pixel too low on the 0th frame. Okay. Let's see if we can fix that. Let's open this with GIMP. So this is on the 0th frame. So we want to go here. Take that. Oh, motherfucker. Hold on. I don't know where it was in the frame. No. All right, hold on. I can do this. I can do this. I know. Surely I know how to do this, right?
Trans rights.
Right? Where's my scale tool? Yeah. Okay. Hopefully that worked out. Hello, trans femme. How are you doing today? All right, so that's a fix on our 0th frame. And it's the 2nd frame in this one that needs to be... Wait, that one was already too low, though. No! You... Oh. Ah. Fool of a took. No, scale tool! Why did we do this? Why did we blur it? Just move it! Just move it. That's all I want to do. Hold on. Wait, is there a way to do this? No. Why? Why do we torment me this way? Okay. Its position is 2 and 157. We're gonna cut it. Paste it. 2 and 156. Why aren't you moving it there? Set the position. I set the position of the... I don't know if it's in line anymore. Why? Why is it doing this to me? I just want to move it 1 pixel. None. Go for no interpolation. No interpolation at all. Just set it right on top. Mm. I did it. I did it. It's good. It's good. It's good. Jeez. I did not want this to be such a stressful endeavor. But how are you doing today, trans femme? Okay. Oh, fantastic. Okay. So now we're going to export this again. Yes, replace. Good. So card changes. All right. Let's reset that one. So we're going to take Cormag and drag him back over here. Replace file in the destination folder. Save and reload. That feels better. It feels less jarring without the rider, like, popping up and down. It's just the dragon motion. Like, he's standing still and, like, staying in the saddle. At least that's what it feels like to me. Puppy! Hello! Hey, B! How are you doing? On F4. Played Big Walk with friends? You got your walkies in? Oh, that's right. We're setting this one to 5. Rah! 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 It is a pup! Oh, this one I didn't fuck up. But that one I did. Alright, so let's stop. You know what? That actually goes pretty smoothly, though. Because his movement is matched to that of the wings. It's like dipping down and then back up. You don't want to eat? But silly, you have to sleep. Okay? You can fall asleep here on stream. You can have a good time and just relax and be puppy and bunny. Alright? And you'll be fantastic. That's not enough. So that would be 39. No, not quite. 40 by 40.
We interrupt this breaking news coverage for an emergency weather alert.
The UK? Alright, give me a moment. Give me a moment. While I figure this one out. Did I really manage to fit her on a 33 by 33 grid? Oh my gosh, I did. Yeah, I feel like the combat should be 5, like not super fast, like the movement, but not as slow as the idle ones. Perfect, the horse galloping right in place. Same thing for that one. Aw, fantastic. Alright, let me get on my next one. Alright, there we go. It fucking windy? No worries. Alright, we're gonna get ourselves tropical tidbits back up again. Followed by the UK surface analysis. I believe this is the one I want. Yeah. Tell me it's gonna rain. I'll see. Okay. Is it not raining currently where you are? Hold on. I don't think I've ever looked this up. London radar. Oh, interesting. Oh, wow, I found a handy new tool here. Oh, I like this. Okay. Hold on. We have to. All right, we're gonna go with that. As usual, we're gonna take it one step at a time. Figure this out. And I'm gonna go over here and pause my music for a second. Okay, so all right. Let's get into our forecast and our weather conditions for the greater UK, specifically centered over the general London area. As you can see from our surface analysis here, we have a broad area of low pressure just off to the north of Scotland, with a largely westerly flow being imposed over much of the UK Isle and Ireland, maybe some more southerly behind on the westernmost parts of Ireland. Right now, temperatures across the UK are in those mid to upper teens in terms of Celsius, right around 19, 18 degrees Celsius, with some pretty like good cloud cover. It looks like maybe some broken skies to overcast and looking a little bit muggy. We've got dew points of around 12 around the greater London area. And as you can see by our current radar, over the UK. We do that low pressure that's sitting just off to the northwest is bringing multiple rounds of rain. Now, this is actually a rather interesting scenario. This is quite an old low pressure system. It's aged, it's stagnant, and it's kind of stuck in a lot of places. I would guess that. We'll see later on our forecast map. But judging by the shape of this is where the center of the low pressure is located, right over here, where you have these kind of just to the northwest of where you have these two lines intersecting. Now, typically, these would indicate the positions of the warm front to the north, which arcs west to east, and the cold front to the south, which goes from north to south. And once the cold front starts to move further east along the warm front, that's typically a pretty good signal that we're working with an old, stagnant, kind of dying low pressure. It's sort of at the end of its life cycle and it's just going to sit around and make itself everybody else's problem. Now, what we probably have going on here is this is a dying low pressure center that has already spawned a secondary low pressure center that itself is also already dying. We can see here another very similar structure. It almost looks like we have kind of a double low situation here, where we've got another area of warm frontal precipitation with cold front kind of lagging on behind it. And you can see again, based off of where this cold front is in terms of west to east along this potential warm front, that it's going to be moving rather slow again. So you almost have two areas of rotation right here between Ireland and the UK, and up here over the ocean. And these are going to kind of continue to just drag on and generally spiral over the area. It should bring some rain to the region, but it could be spotty and periodic. So let's see here as we go forward in the forecasted radar. We can see some rain moving over just to the north of London as that warm front keeps moving. We've got it coming back a little bit in terms of let's see, what is this right now? Why is my time in my time and not your time? That's interesting. 9:15 my time. I don't I don't know why it's displaying UK radar. in eastern US time. But over about the next couple hours, we could see some rain build into London on the south side of that front. But it's really not until we start to get into about midnight my time. What is that? 5 or 5 or 6 a.m. your time over there in England, where you could see that cold front start to come through. Now, the problem here is that while this cold front does come through, this rain seems to be pretty light with kind of these scattered cells on the backside of it. You've got a lot more activity down here. We've got a little bit more energy still left in the atmosphere, just over by Plymouth, Exeter, and Barnstaple. But over by London, you're kind of at the area where the center of the low pressure is kind of breaking apart, and it's kind of separating and squeezing out the warm front from the cold front. And we can see that this front is doing largely the same. So as we go through tomorrow for our Thursday, or I'm sorry, this is Wednesday. You're going to clear out again a little bit. Could again see those spotty showers, kind of these cells that are trapped in between. You still got a lot of moisture in the atmosphere trapped in between these two fronts, but it's going to be a lot more spotty in terms of its coverage. So you could still be looking at some good rain for tomorrow, all the way through the evening, but it's going to be pretty spotty. Now, as we keep going forward, yeah, you're going to be kind of trapped in that muggy behavior because, unfortunately, while there's not enough energy to really cause it to rain, you do have a lot of these southwest winds feeding into this larger system that is causing those muggy conditions. And you can see the parent system really start to finally die out here. You've got some lingering clusters, and you can see the remnants of what used to be the warm front. Um, by let's see, this would be midnight, so this is the changeover from Wednesday to Thursday for you uh by then, and things are gonna kind of be a mess for a while. I would expect it to be so let's see. Yeah, you've kind of got these showers that are just splotting along everywhere, but those muggy conditions are gonna stay for a while, I'm sorry to say, sis. Especially tomorrow. Tomorrow it looks like, well, actually, sorry, that's your lows. But let's see here. I want to see your dew points. Humidity. Yeah, 85%. Tell us, Weather Service, what is humidity? Humidity is the amount of water vapor in the air. If there is a lot of water vapor, the humidity will be high. The higher the percentage of humidity, the wetter it will feel outside. Take off the winds for a second. There we go. Yeah, it's looking like you're headed for another humid day with humidity reaching up into about 85% for a lot of London. Really, let's see. Wait, why does this say today? Oh, okay, there we go. Oh, because you guys are already in your day. Duh. Overnight, your humidities will drop a little bit, but really, you're still looking at like you're going to be trapped in those humidities for a while. Friday might be a bit better. Friday might be a little bit better with only humidities around 75%, but it's just going to very slowly drain from the area. You can see that by Saturday, we're still trapped in that 75 to 76 in terms of humidity. And then on Sunday, it's very much the same deal. So you're looking at several more days of humid weather. Friday looks tolerable finally. Where were we on Friday? Eh. Yeah, the good news is that your daytime temperatures are going to be slowly decreasing Friday through Sunday. So you're going to be right around like 20, 21 degrees C for high temperatures during the day, which should make it feel a lot more bearable than it was today, and it will today, Wednesday, for you guys who are already past that. But yes, yeah, you're looking to be stuck in a very wet, a very British the weather pattern for a while. So best of luck with that, Puppy and Velvet. And that's your weather forecast for the greater UK. You're welcome. I always enjoy doing the weather forecasts, especially because I didn't do any today for work, so. Perfect. I love it. She's like tapping her foot, but it's like a rapier. Makes you feel sleepy. Aww. Good. Velvet should go to sleep. She should be a good girl and sleep for us. All right, we're actually gonna. Actually, no, we just changed that before. I know I already tested this one out, so that's fine. Don't I try to use what on you? I don't understand. I'm just saying words. It's fine. What command? I don't know what you're talking about. Too many. So this is 41 by 41. Aha! Hey, I am not Monica, okay? I am not Monica at all. I am definitely Natsuki. Can you not feel my raw gremlin energy? Okay, that came out all right. So did that. Okay, fantastic. All right. Okay, but here's the thing. I like Yuri, but I also don't. Like, knives, yes, but like, Yuri is probably the character I don't like the most. How many people in my stream said your voice was perfect for Monica? Aw. I love to be that upbeat tutorial person that slowly gets a little bit darker. It's perfect. Okay, so that's fantastic. Got these up and running, so all those are good. So who are we working on next? Individuals. We've done Amelia, we've done Colm Assassin. We've done Cormag Knight. We have not done Dozla. Oh, my back. I have sneaky gremlin energy. I'm very much, I like being the mastermind, you know? Aw. The weather report was too good to leave during. Aw. Go get some sleep, puppy. Thank you for coming in. I really appreciate it. Ba, 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 ba. Control A, Control C. There we go. Velvet, you too. You can eat. You can stay in stream, but you gotta eat. Okay. Here we go. Discard, discard. Individual files. So now we're going to do the running animation. Okay. Control A, Control C. Shift F, R. Let's try and position him so that his axe is dead center. Control A, Control C. Shift F, flip him. R. Yeah, because it's just his legs that are moving. So if we center the tip of the axe, we should be good. Flip. Yeah, because now he's in a wide stance. And then we're going to Control A, Control C. Shift F, flip, R, good. And then step with the other leg, which I think is the same frame as this. So, okay. All right. Ah, oh, big stretchies. You know what the hardest part about this is? Since I'm working on the stream avatars and I don't have my little guys, I can't tell how many of there of you there are. I've got no clue. You guys are for once completely and totally invisible to me. Okay. Discard, discard. Oh, this is the big one. That's right. That's why Dozla's on the large grid. Because he's fucking wide. Look at that wide stance. Okay, we still had a bit of shoulder room. But I don't have a problem with putting him on the 41 by 41 grid. I don't think the physical shape matters very much. Like the size. Because I align everything to the bottom and center anyways, so. Okay, so I want to go to finished grid and then change this to Dozla. Excuse me? Did I just waste a whole bunch of fucking time? Oh my god, I did! Oh, I already did this one! Wait, why wasn't it in here then? Did I just miss it? I'm just an idiot. Oh my god. Son of a fucking bitch. I am an idiot. Certified idiot here, everybody. We have Erica and Ephraim. I don't believe I've done Franz yet. Or Garcia. I did Gilliam and Glenn. I still got a lot of people that I've already pulled that I haven't done things for. I did things for the rogue, which is... No, I did it for the assassin. I didn't do it for the rogue. Because I don't have that frame yet. Okay. And I haven't done anything for Cyrene or Vanessa. Alright, so let's try and catch up then. Okie dokie. Well, take it from the top. Okay, that's hilarious. Sorry, somebody sent me something on Discord that completely derailed me. My brain took a second to get the joke, and then it was like, wait a second. I get that joke. Nothing can go over my head. I'm too fast. I would catch it with my teeth. Okay, let's try and set you up there. Like, you are rearing back, so the head should move back with the animation, which means we're keeping that back leg stable, which means it's got to be there. Alright, we'll have to see how that looks later. For now, we're going to Control-C that, Control-V. I hate how I have to do that, even if I don't have sitting and standing animations. Like, they're the same as the idle, so... Very annoying. Yeah, that is actually normal. It's completely normal for trans women to lose up to 2 inches on their height. So if that's what you're experiencing, Ro, totally a normal part of the process. I both do and don't want to be shorter. All right, we're going to start with him. Eye line on the center. Right center mast, and then we'll have to see whether or not the animation changes, and we'll have to move him around. You like the big tall snap? All right, to be fair, if I lost... Okay, this is kind of a moot point because I've been on HRT long enough that there's no way I'm going to start losing height now. All right? I've been doing this song and dance too long, guys. I started like right at 6'2" and I lost maybe a quarter of an inch. I might not be fully 6'2". I might be 6'1 3/4 now. Shit, I'm gonna have to move everything up one. Okay, so let's do that. We had him zoned in like that. Move it up just one. There we go. Now it's consistent. Okay. You know, that is one of my main utilities as a spouse for facts. So every time I ever get self-conscious about my height, I ask facts if they're okay with like the height difference between us. And they always come up with like the best answer. It's everything ranging from, of course, you can reach the high shelves, to, yes, I'm right at boob height. You know, it's it's adorable, and I love them. Fax is a smart cookie. Fax is smart and sweet. Okay, we're gonna start there, but I might have to move him back a little bit depending on how things go. Why make shoes so small? I mean, the easy answer is because they can. Because society likes to reinforce that women are small, petite, and weak things when they're really not. Okay, that looks good. I like it when I get lucky and the first frame that I place is a good reference frame. It just kind of like sticks right where it's supposed to go. Okay, so in this case, I'm like positioning based off of, like for this one, I have to go based off of where the back feet are. Relative to the thing. So in this case, the back hoof should be right there? Yeah, it's up by 1 pixel. Yeah, that works. I like that. Okay, so this is going to be Franz SA grid.png. How long have you been on it again, sis? And by, I guess, like both, how long have you been on it in general, and how long have you been on your, like, current/max dose? Wait, isn't the Great Knight Dussel? 1.5 years? You still have some time. You still have some time to go. You really do. Lo and behold, Sarah's getting distracted again. Oh my god, stingrays! Nom 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 nom. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna bring this over here for you guys to watch. Look at these little goopers. Look at them. Look at this. Look at. Oh my god, I love cow nose stingrays. Oh, they're so cute. It's different for everyone, sis. Okay? Also, you can get kind of like a secondary boost by going on prog for a while. Fire Emblem Sacred Stones Dussel. Duessel. Is this an actual guy? Did I imagine him? Oh my god, no, he exists. Oh, he is a great knight. Okay, so this guy should be really named Dussel. Duessel. When did you start prog? Alright, here we go. Anyways, I did not actually open the things. So let's do that. Six months ago? Girly, you still got time. You still got time, okay? Hold on. Let's keep that there. Turn this a bit up. Keep it down in my ear. Okay. What time it? Oh, later. I think 9:30. I'm good. I'm not gonna miss anything. Aw, thank you. It'll be a nice way to add to the unwinding. I feel like I'm more entertaining when I sing along while doing art. Can't help but feel that I'm boring. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't want to like. Well, now I'm going to feel a little bad. All right, we'll keep that there for now. Might have to bring it down a little later. Well, we've had it before where we've shifted off of things. Like some weeks you get something first, and then some weeks I get something to try out first. Recontrol, there we go. Still. I hope you get to try it too. Okay, that looks good. God, it takes forever to do some of these. Though I feel like I'm getting a better rhythm as I go. I'm still just really upset that I already did one that I didn't have to do. I miss the Game Boy Advance days. So the reason I'm doing this art right now is because I actually like picked up a Fire Emblem game that I hadn't played before that isn't one of the newest ones. So I still haven't played the new ones, and I'm still not hype for the announcement and everything. But what is it? Shadows of Valentia? That's the one that I've been playing recently, and it's just really got me on a Fire Emblem kick, even though it it has so many like notable differences than what I would want out of a Fire Emblem game. go. That's probably it, right? Yeah, everything looks... Yeah. Ba, 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 ba. Wait. Okay, yeah, so that's moving down one, not... Okay, there we go. I don't know, did anybody here actually watch, like, the Fire Emblem announcement from Nintendo? I am curious, it's just I've not played, like, the last 3 that they put out. I have not played Three Houses, I've not played Colgate Protagonist, which is Engage? So I really don't know what to expect from modern Fire Emblem anymore. Like, I had to force myself to beat Awakening. No, it wasn't Awakening. I had to force myself to beat Conquest. That's what it was. Get some sleep, Sess, okay? Come snuggle up and get some rest. Night. Sleep well, sis, okay? All right, we're actually going to move this one down just, or to the left just a little bit so that it's, there we go. Hoof is consistent. Hey, get more XP. How are you doing? It's been a bit. I can't tell where your back legs are planted like that. They gotta be like right there, right? Like 1, 2, 3. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Aw, thank you. I think we're doing pretty well. Just working on some of the Fire Emblem Sacred Stone sprites. USL. SA grid.png. So I've reminded myself how to actually import these into Stream Avatars and then go through and like test the animations and everything and change the frames per second. So it's going pretty well. Just grinding through each of them. There's so many characters and so many frames to put in. But yeah, what about yourself, Get More XP? What have you been up to lately? God, why do I all of a sudden have a craving for, like, stuffed crust pizza? Nope, that's the same animation frame. Is it? Wait, what? Wait, is this actually a different animation frame? Oh my god, it is. It's one block higher. Oh my gosh, that's such a subtle difference. How am I supposed to see that it's that? Wait, but we're okay, so how does that difference then? Oh, it just adds one here and it pushes it all up. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yo, Sprite animation work is so cool. Shift F, R, and good. He looks so stupid. He looks so stupid. I love it. He's got like a double pointy head. It's almost like he's got ears. Okay, we're actually going to have to move you to right there. Actually, no, we don't. I mean, it moves up and down. Okay. Hmm. Okay, sure. Why not? Oh, I can already tell this is definitely one that I'm going to have to go in post and fix it. Okay. It's going to make for some up and down choppiness, but should keep him relatively on. Oh, I forgot to do my copy paste. There we go. Filling out the rows. Now I can discard these. All right. Let's go back to these. We're actually gonna go backwards here a little bit and do frame B first. Because it looks like... Take that. Go here. Try and keep him centered. Yeah, okay, there we go. No, that was the right call. That was the right call. So now that's going to be centered and it's going to be smooth. And I've got the foot in the right place. Go. Mm. Oh. Oh, I need somebody to come crack my back so bad. Oh, I've been shrimping at work. And it is not good. Don't shrimp, folks. I didn't think you were watching, sweetie. There hadn't been a hydrate in a while, so I assumed I was in the clear. Got sent home sick? Lily, are you okay? Oh, thank you. Thank you, sweetie. You think you have the flu? Sweetie, go get a test. Go get a test. Like as soon as you can, okay? That's not something to fuck around with this year. Okay? That's also very early for the flu. You just got home from well now? Did they test you while you were there? I think a viral virus is a bit of a, redundancy, but I'm glad that you're going to the doctor, okay? She said okay. Lily, I need you to promise me something. You're gonna keep an eye on you of any fever, okay? If you feel a fever, you let someone know or you go to the hospital, okay? Don't fuck around with the flu. Everyone's like, oh, it's just a flu. I'm like, fuck off. Be healthy. Take care of thyself. Hey, Goggle. How you doing? And good girl, Lily. Good girl for taking care of yourself. How you been, Goggle? It's been a while. You're excited for Fire Emblem? Nice. I haven't seen the announcement. But then again, I also haven't played a mainline Fire Emblem game. I think Conquest was the last one that I played. Chronologically, like how they got released. Soup is good, Lily. Get soup. Shower in soup if you need to. Shower in soup and then eat the soup. But yeah, Goggle, I'm in a Fire Emblem mood because I've been playing Shadows of Valentia, which uh is one that I can play on my 3DS. So I've been playing it on the subway. So put me in a mood to listen to some Fire Emblem Sacred Stones music while we work on some sprites for stream elements. Yeah, Lily, get some food. All right. Keep it stable. Keep it simple. Okay? Yeah, let's line you up there. Okay, that's still lined up. Sorry, we do vertical alignment when we're moving horizontally, and we do horizontal alignment when we're moving vertically. I'm learning, I think. Maybe. Excuse me, are you you're the same sprite. Transitional sprite. Okay. Sorry, I'm like leaning down and checking the temperature of my computer and making sure it's doing all right. Okay, let's leave a little space there in case we need to. I think I asked this of you guys before, but do any of you have a favorite Fire Emblem game? I'm like genuinely curious. Okay, yeah, it looks like I can move everything down by 1 pixel. Always off by 1 frickin' pixel. There we go. Okay. What in the absolute fuck is this music that's being recommended this? This is very strange. YouTube, why did you recommend this to me? That's cute. Hey, there we go. I know exactly what I'm going to listen to before we take a very quick break and Sarah switches what Fire Emblem game we're listening music from. Hey guys, you should wear maid outfits. Meda, 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 meda. Hang on. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-da-dum. Ba-dum, da-dum, ba-dum, ba-bow. Oh, they're so cute together. Fellas, cross-dress for your ladies, okay? That's all I gotta say on that. All right. That was actually very well timed. So I am going to hope we're doing well. We're doing pretty well. We're probably going to start winding down here in the next, 45 minutes or so. But for right now, Saris has got to take a very quick break to use the restroom, and we'll be right back to listen to some more Fire Emblem music and chill out while Saris is working on sprites. So be right back, everybody.
Trans rights.
Welcome back, Sato. And trans rights, Snowy, very much indeed. Here we go. Okay, there we go. Ba, ba, ba. For some reason, this music always makes me think like Mediterranean. Maybe it's like the accordion in it. Makes me think like France and Italy. I don't know why. Okay, there we go. Garrick looks like such a dope in his things. I really never liked Garrick until he got to hero status. Actually, I take that back. I think I liked him when I first played Sacred Stones because of the massive fucking sword that he has. And at the time I was also reading Rurouni Kenshin. Um Ronin Kenshin? I think it's Ronin. I keep saying things wrong. Oh fuck, I put you in the wrong column. Uh and at the time I think I had just read the chapter with like the guy who has the massive Zambato. I was like, oh, that's actually pretty cool. So I think I was more into him then. But on replays, not a huge fan of Garrick until he prestige classes. Becomes a hero who can actually use axes as well. I actually think the animations for the hero with the axes are much better. Ba, 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 ba. Ah, mm, mm. Yeah, it just feels something clicking in my shoulder every time I roll it back. Oh, see you, Snowy. Thanks for sticking around. Very much appreciated. Alright, we're also going to do this one backwards and make sure that we've got, yeah, we have plenty of room. Okay, so this is going to be Garrick. Oh, there's no C in his name. Oh, fuck me. Finished. Where are you? Rename. 32 by 34. Yeah, I'm gonna need to put you on the larger one. Okay, that's fine. Is it just me, or does like the hero sprite look like a linebacker? Looks like a football guy with a shield. Hey, Seth. How you doing, Seth? How's everything today? You're doing good? That's good to hear. Still feeling cute with all your new clothes? Yes. Spent all day shopping with your partners? Well, it sounds like you may have gotten even more since then. You got a new necklace and a plant. You'll post pics in a couple minutes? Nice. Looking forward to it. I like it when people feel cute and want to share themselves. Okay, there we go. All right, we've got 2 more on this. Times at 844. Yeah, we could probably get another 2 characters done after Garrick. Shit. Come here. There we go. Why's your sword gotta do that? All right, this is the one that's going to be a pain in the ass because it goes all the way from the lower right to the upper left. So we're going to have to start with the big one. You know, now that I'm looking at him again, he either looks like a football player or a space marine. That's what I'm getting. Maybe it's just the blue and gold color scheme that's got me off. Garrick, Hero, Essay, Grid. Here we go. All right, who's next? Did I not make... Oh. Benemi can become both a ranger and a thing. Okay, I don't actually know if there's a gender difference between the rangers. I know there is in the snipers. Pretty? What's pretty? Oh, I forgot to check. These are all 32 by 32, 32 by 32. Yes. Oh, sets pics? Oh, let's see. Oh, very pretty. That is. Ah! Yatsune! Oh shit, now I feel bad. Yatsu! Welcome! You were also doing art. Or you were probably doing real art. Hello, Yatsu. Hello, Raiders. All right, here, let me turn the music down just a little bit for a moment. There we go. I added up a little bit just because I'm not much of a chatter when I'm doing art. How are you doing, Yatsu? It's good to see you. Ah, you tricked me, music. You got quieter. You're hot and tired? Are you also going through some intense summer heat down there? I know it's all relative scale, like up here in the Northeast versus where you are, but it's been quite the warm and toasty summer across most of the globe, even relative for certain places. Your house specifically gets hot? Ah, gotcha. Well, I hope that you're able to stay somewhat cool. Find some air conditioning or a fan or really let yourself go at night, all right? But I hope you're taking care of yourself, Yatsu. What were you drawing, by the way? I know you. You always have something good cooking up. For all of our raiders that just came in, we're not doing. You were drawing yourself for once, even though it's a commission. Someone commissioned you to draw yourself. That sounds so cool. Well, to be fair, you are a very beautiful succubus. Okay, 10 out of 10 would commission you to draw you. But really quick, just as a by the way, for anybody who came in with Yatsu, thank you so much, Raiders. Welcome on in to Saris's stream. My name is Xeris, or just Saris for short. I am a snow leopard knight, and right now I am, I guess, not doing like art, but more of like trying to get the animations for my own stream avatars going. So I managed to find a place that had all of the sprites from Fire Emblem Sacred Stones, and I'm such a huge Fire Emblem nerd that I'm making them into my own stream avatars by pulling out the sprites and making sure that all of the animations work. So welcome in. Dozla's probably not the best one. Actually, now that I see, hold on. Oh my gosh, I need to fix that one. I need to fix the third one. It's off by 1 pixel. God damn it! See? See what happens to me? I'm not really doing art. I'm just moving pixels around. Hey, Sanguine! How are you doing? That is what digital drawing is? Yes, but yours are pretty. Okay. Wait, was it off to the left or to the right? Aw, you'll go for a walk, we'll be lurking? Thank you so much for the lurk, Yatsu. And I need to check up on your art. When it's done, I definitely want to see the commission. Oh, it was one too much to the left. Okay, so now I actually need to move. I need to move you 2 pixels to the right. Okay, stop. Right there. There. Stay. Yes, replace. No. No crunchies. Discard. Okay, discard this. Okay. Let's save and reload. Okay, that's so much better. The feet are planted. See ya, Sato. Thanks for coming in. Ugh, it's so weird. I'm not an animator, so it's a struggle to like try and think about which parts of the body are like stationary and which parts aren't. Okay. Oh, actually, it looks like I'm only really going to be able to finish this next one, the Ranger, for I gotta wind down stream as well. Unless I want to take it right up until 9:30. Okay. Put you right there. Control A, Control C, Shift F, trying to remember all of my hotkeys. The necklace was way too expensive. It's beautiful though. Oh, no. This needs to be moved down. It's so pretty. I'm really glad you like it, Set. Should all of these be moved down? No, it looks like we're fine. Okay. The helmet line is still consistent, and that's been pretty good for the mounted units thus far. So it's more like the horse is moving underneath the rider. We're not simulating like a bucking motion. All right, on these before, I think center on the horse face, bring it down 1 pixel. Making homemade soup right now? Good girl, Lily. I'm glad. Nibbles? Just a sec set. I got a set. Ha ha ha. That one right there. Okay, here we go. Mm. So you're tasty. You're tastier when you're cute, which is all the time. But I'm saying that because you got the necklace and you feel cuter, as you should. Okay. All right, so we've got our front hooves planted. I think it's just a buck forward, so as long as we plant these in the same relative location, which is still right there, one black mark off, we should be okay. Of course, until it decides, nope, we're gonna bring up our back hooves too. Our front hooves. Okay, so that's 2 from the bottom right there. Good. Okay. I don't think I have enough time to do another full set. So what I'm gonna do is try and import them and see how they go. So let's go here. Go to our sprites, finished grid. Skip the files that I've already done. So Dussel, Franz, Garcia, Garcia Warrior, Garrick, Garrick Ranger, Garrick, Grid, and Garrick. So much Garrick. Jeez. All right. Dussel. Yeah. Okay. Good. Can we do art together like that thing I sent you earlier? I'd be up for that. I'm always a fan of bondage art. All right, that works. That works pretty well. Okay, let's look at the side by side. Nice. Good, 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 good. Franz. Franz was also on a 33 grid. So we go a standard 4, 6, 4, 4, 6, 5. Look at that. Look at that. We got the pony stomp down. Look at that beautiful stomp. He's stamping. There we go. There's that little motion to the lance on the side. Liking it, liking it. Garcia. Garcia was also on a 33 grid. 4, 6, 4, 4, 6, 5. There we go. I like that swoosh animation. There's something about the way his fist moves up and down, and like that little one blue dot goes back and forth between his cap, and I'm like, he's almost like a siren. It's he's got a police siren going on. Hey, there we go. There we go. Garcia Warrior. Was this also on a 33 grade? Was I able to fit that one here? Oh my gosh, I was. All right, that's pretty good. Oh, Saya! Thank you for the watch streak. Waist training for your tummy? I should do that. I should just wear a waist trainer more often. Back when I was like first transitioning, I actually wore a corset pretty often. And it would actually do a lot to help like curb hunger. It was just such a pain. And I'm not sure that I could I'm not sure I could wear it to my work. Is the big problem. Would definitely need to get something a little bit more subtle. Okay. Good. Two more. Oh my gosh, yes! Ugh. Especially if you get a corset that actually like has the shoulder straps that goes all the way up, like your center back. That's where I struggle with the most. Is that up there? Because I'll still like hunch over with my shoulders sometimes. Yeah, look at him pump iron. Proper posture is very important. My grandmother, when she was really old, was like super hunched over because her back just absolutely went to heck. I love this walk animation. He looks like such a dork. Alright, last one. The hero. What did I put the hero on? I think I put him on the 30, not 47, 37 grid. Yes. Yes, I did. It does. It physically, like, keeping your posture correct pushes your chest out, your sternum, while keeping your lower back in place, giving more room for like your gut to stretch out, as opposed to be compressed and like bulge from in front. It's also why women wear high heels. It like tightens the buttocks and forces your chest forward. That was also actually very good exercise. And if I didn't have to walk to and from and on the subway, I would wear heels to work for that purpose. Nice. All right, that works. So does that. Our little football shoulders with the huh, huh. All right. That looks pretty good. Ah, fantastic. Alrighty, everyone. Well, that is probably going to be it for me today. So I had a great time just kind of chilling out, getting some of this done. It feels good to work on projects that I feel like I had abandoned for a while and start to get back into them. So I might do some of this. I just didn't feel like doing any like sketching right now, but I wanted to do some art, quote unquote, and just kind of feel good about it. So, thank you all so much for sticking around with me today. And I'm hoping before my next stream on Thursday to have these little guys that I worked on today in stream avatars so that you can use them if you want. If you're really into like the low poly aesthetic or the sprite work, definitely feel free to, use them out next time. So, yeah, thank you all so much, and let's find ourselves a raid target here to go on out tonight. Let's see. Oh, DJ Limit Break is playing. So is Penguin. A lot of people actually are. Oh my gosh, so many of the people that I'm following are going right now. Oh geez. I don't know. I don't know who to go see. They're playing Metroid Prime 2, and I do love myself a good Metroid Prime. So we're gonna go see Et- oh jeez, I forget how to say her name. Etuil? Etoile? I think it's Etuil. We're gonna go see her. We're gonna go see her play Metroid Prime 2. So, alrighty. Yeah, it has been 3 hours, just over. So that's going to be our raid message for tonight. So thank you everybody so much for coming out and chilling with me, listening to some Fire Emblem music, seeing me work on a couple of like cute little guys, and I hope to see you all another time. I'll be actually playing a proper game on Thursday. I'll be doing Deus Ex with the Lady Denton mod with Facts on Thursday. So, who didn't answer your question? What was your question? I didn't see. You have something to share? Yes, you can get snuggles, Lily. I promise. And with that, with the wonderful sea lion, we're gonna go get raid. Have a great night, everybody, and I hope to see you again. Bye!